Hello traders and welcome to our market update video. It's Thirunapan here, founder of Master the Markets Illiterates Conference and the Traders Open Day. So here we are on the 23rd of October 2020. Time just flies, isn't it? It's already the 10th month of the year. Just a little bit more before 1.5 months more before we start wishing each other New Year and all the resolutions start again. So let's finish this year strong. Let's start off with the first topic for today's market update video, and then we go on to the performance that we have done so far. So stochastic is the topic that I'm going to be covering today. So what are stochastic? Stochastic is an indicator, okay, and it's an oscillator indicator. It's an oscillator indicator. Now, what do we mean by oscillator? That means it's bound by two levels, and the two levels that we're talking about in the stochastic indicator is the 80 and the 20 level. Okay. Now, why would you use a stochastic point? It's just to give you a gauge in the market when the market is oversold, when it goes below the 20 point. At that point, you're looking at to buy because prices are cheap as indicated by this indicator. Or else if it goes above the 80 point, then prices are expensive or also known as overbought, and then you start to look to short the market. Okay, so why use this indicator? It is to signal to you overbought and oversold regions, and overbought are basically expensive points, oversold are cheap points. Okay, then finally we are then looking at how do we use this to profit in the market. How do we use this indicator to profit in the market? So for example, over here in combination with the smart money indicator, if you have an uptrend like that where it has gone higher highs and higher lows, then we wait for the stochastic to go below the 20 level point. So now let me just insert the indicator over here in terms of stochastic. So there will be oscillators over here, and then you can put it over here, stochastic oscillator. We will use a standard 833, and then of course it will be 80-20 levels over here as mentioned here. And I put that as okay, and there you go, you got your 80-20 level. So you see, for example, when you got a trade like that flagged up, you can see that's not gone below the 20 level point. So once it goes below the 20 level point, as you can see over here, then you can start to look at going into a trade. There you go. So that's your first signal there. It goes below the 20 level point. And then in combination, of course, we just do not use one indicator only. We use a combination of levels and factors. So then after that, you can then start to use price patterns as well to enter. So this is a very simple way what I've shown you. So a combination of the smart money indicator and the stochastic. Wait for the top to be confirmed by the smart money indicator, this price-based quantification. And then after that, a confirmation from the stochastic that's gone below the 20 level, cheap. And then you wait for a price pattern to come in, and then you can start to enter the market. Okay, so that's how you can do that. So just to recap, what is stochastic? It's an oscillator, it's an oscillating indicator. And then why use it? Because you can identify overbought and oversold regions. How to use it? I just shown you an example of waiting for a top to be confirmed, waiting for the indicator to go below 20, and wait for a price pattern. Those will be your three levels that you can choose, three parameters that you can choose to enter into a position. Okay, right. So with that, I think we go on to our market update for today. So dollar Swiss at the moment, as you can see, it's still on a downtrend. It just took out the last low over here. Did show some signs of upward movement, but it did go a little bit further up, but now it's still coming further down, showing further weakness. Okay. Dollar yen, on the other hand, yes, still on a downtrend. Open equity still left, probably to the downside, but we'll see whether it stalls there because there's a distribution bar here. I would look to see for a turning point actually to happen. The first level to take out would be the high over here, and then second level would be there. Cable, on the other hand, you can see is still turning around. It's still being a bit resilient after this distribution bar over here. So we'll see how that turns out to B. Okay, I would say that if it does take out this first level and then this second level here, I think we'll still be going on stronger upwards and upwards. Euro dollar on the other hand, you can see it did show a reversal sign over here. However, it did take out that low, but it's coming back quite strong once again over here, as you can see. Okay, so that's what we are seeing over there. If it does take out this level first and then that level, then we will be seeing very strong levels of buying pressure coming back into the market. Aussie dollar, on the other hand, still remaining strong, 4 consecutive bars on the high. So we'll see how that turns out to be. Euro yen, on the other hand, did take out here, but outside the bar showing strength to the upside still. The first level to take out is its own high, and then after that, the high over here to carry on going further up. Bitcoin shooting further up to 13,000 levels. Very strong upward move over there, currently in an uptrend. Open equity diminishing to the upside, but we'll see if it still pushes up, if it does take out the high over there. Brent oil, on the other hand, big consolidation, as you can see over here. Is it towards the upside or the low side? The thing is to see in open equity wise, towards this low that has been confirmed at the moment, still open equity, I would say, still left to the upside over there. Then after that, you got gold over here that you have. So it's still not taking out this level over here at 1934, downtrend at the moment. So we'll wait for first level to be taken out. Where would I say the open equity is still a little bit left to the upside, but however the momentum here is still quite very low. So if it does take out this level, I would say more to the downside as of now, and then taking out this level then. So we'll see which level it takes out to show us the direction. FTSE still on a downtrend, a little bit of up pressure over here. Dow Jones on the other hand, you can see that it's an SMC single market compression at the moment as well over here that we can see. Uh, it's still deciding its moves. Now, where would the levels be? I would say if it does close out today, if it does make a higher high than this, which it has already, if it does take out that high, first level of sign of strength, or if it takes out this level on the bottom, then I would say more um, weakness to downside. I would say as of now, there's a bit more weakness, more open equity to the downside, so we'll see how that goes. S&P, very similar case over here as well, just like the Dow. Silver, still on its downtrend, but of course, if it does take out this high or does take out this low, we can see where the downside will be. I would say a little bit more open equity to the downside, and it's also because in line with the trend. Wheat, on the other hand, still pushing up higher. I would say over here a little bit more retracement to the downside if it does take out that level to the low. If it still pushes up higher, take out this one here, that would be more as a compression chart. Right, I guess that's pretty much on the market update there on the different instruments. Now we move forward to our performance. So LTR, as of now, I looked through all the performance. So liftoff 3.2 on 20%. We made about 0.48 this week on this position, which has been closed. You can see over here 0.48% and 38 pips of profit. On the other hand, liftoff 3.2, 70% OE. You can see over here we made about 1.57%. You can see these two added together, and these two added together we made 163 pips. CI 4.0 on the other hand, TSL primary, you can see over here that let's take a look at this. Okay, this one here we can see that once closed out for this week, you can see over here it's quite a bit that has been closed out, right? So if you total up all of that, what we found out that you get 1.09 and 1.09% profit and 30 pips of profit as well. Okay, so that's to do with that one there. And then on the 1 day exit, when you total all that up, then we're getting about 1.25% and 15 pips of profit. All right, so let's total up all of that. So liftoff, on the other hand, if we got 0.48%, that's 20% OE. Then we got the 70% liftoff, okay, and that is 1.57. And then we've got CI 4.0, TSL primary, and that is going to be 1.09. And then finally we got the 1-day exit, CI 4.0 1-day exit, and that we are seeing at 1.25%. Okay, so in total, and in total the pips as well, what we got is 4.39% on the LTR, and we are having 246 pips on the live trading room performance for this week. Okay, so 4.39% and 246 pips of profit. Now if we take a look at the elite room over here, when I totaled up everything, what we got over here, traders, is that primary runners open equity has made so far a little bit negative, a little bit small loss, minus 0.97% this week. And then the elite, primary runners elite, has made minus 0.04%. Very small losses at the moment. So overall, if you total that up, is minus 1.01%. And then in terms of pips, minus 82 pips as well is what we have at the moment. So if you total up the LTR and the elite room, so far this week, what we got is, so if we total all of them up together, then what we have is, let me just check that. So what we got is 3 so basically we got 4.39% on live trading room minus the 1.01, which gives us 3.38% net profit. Okay, and then we've got the pips, which is 246 pips here, and then we've got minus 82 here, and that gives us a total of 164 pips over here. So in essence, at £10 a pip, I mean simply we've made about £1,640 for this week so far, and 3.38% up. Okay, alright, I guess that's pretty much that from me on this video, and as we always say, till next time, stay disciplined, follow your trading plan, and keep trading like a master.